G'day and welcome. I'm Royal Park in Carlton. It's the 16th of December 2023, Saturday morning, and I'm down here to have a look at Carlton's last training session for 2023. Fans don't get a lot of opportunities to come and watch the boys train, and according to assistant coach Ash Hansen, who spoke yesterday, this is going to be a really big session, and I assume it's their last session before they break for Christmas and the New Year. So look forward to bringing you some highlights and a bit of a report. What I might do as well is just take you on a bit of a tour of the approach to Princes Park for those subscribers out there who don't get the opportunity to come to Princes Park or have never been here before. You might be interstate or overseas. I'll just take you on my little walk to the football ground. Enjoy. Okay, back in the 1970s, we're about 400 metres from the ground. This is the Royal Park golf course just here. This is where my folks used to park every Saturday or every second Saturday for home games, right on this street here along this section. Now, the only difference is nothing's really changed. The only difference is now that it's all paid parking along here now. Back in the 70s, that wasn't the case, but this is where we used to park. A nice little stroll to the glorious Princes Park. Okay, we used to walk across here, this beautiful old building here, which is I think that's Newman College, which is part of, well, it used to be part of Melbourne University. We used to come around here, and this footpath would lead up to Royal Parade, which brings back a lot of memories coming down this path on the lead up to Princes Park, and that excitement of coming to a home game here at Princes Park through the 1970s and 1980s, when the Blues were really rolling and the crowds would be huge. This building here, I remember coming to the footy in the early to mid 1970s, and this wasn't here. I actually remember it being built. But you often see in some of the footage of goals kicked at the Heatley end, you actually see that building in the background. This building here hasn't changed at all. What is this? Art Deco. Okay, we used to walk past this all the time. Two older brothers, and we used to jump up onto this wall and walk along here all the way up to Royal Parade. Okay, it's actually got trees on it now, so I'm not going to do that. There's a cafe on the corner over there. I actually see Carlton players sometimes go in there, that little cafe on the corner. I think this building is Monash University, or part of Monash University. Let's have a look what it is. Yeah, Monash University, Pharmaceutical Society of Australia. The great thing is about this here on Royal Parade, we're only about 100 metres from the ground. There it is, Princes Park, just in the background there is this part of Royal Parade. Just hasn't changed at all. There's a change pavilion over there. The trams come rolling up, Royal Parade and stop. Fans get out, and we make the little trek across here into the ground. And that's the little caretaker's cottage here. Scared the shit out of me, that bloke. Okay, so this is the hanger left here. And we used to walk straight up. There used to be a path leading up to, I don't know, gate number 3 or whatever it was. It's all changed now. So I'm trying to work out exactly where the Heatley stand would have been. The Heatley stand would have been somewhere there. Okay. Just to move across to the back of the old Hawthorn stand. And this is a new facility here. Boys are warming up inside. See the players in there having a bit of a warm up. It's like a little mini football ground inside there. It's only 20 past 8. Have a look at the line already to get in. There's an original little ticket booth there. Well, it looks like it. It's the back of the gardener stand. It's like fucking Fort Knox here now, you can't get in. This side of the ground they don't like you to be on. Personally, I reckon the ground started to die when they built this Elliott stand. They knocked down the old Avco press box. They built this stand. It was just never quite the same. And then they put the fucking nail in the coffin of this joint when they decided to take away the terraces behind the goals and build this absolute monstrosity of a legend stand. Soulless, cold, bleak friggin' stand. Oh, here we go. See, they've got the MC Labor security ready to go, just stopping people from making their way around. He's having a good look at me. Yeah, don't come around this side. Wouldn't want you coming on that side of the ground and sneaking any club information secrets. There we go, gate 4. Still a beautiful precinct here at Princes Park though. This would have been pretty much behind the goals at the scoreboard end of Princes Park, and the noise generated at this ground, oh, in the halcyon days was something to behold. when you watch the AFLW games or, I don't know, VFL games, grand finals and stuff, and you see that balcony where people are standing up top, that's it there, guys. It's the outside looking in. This is the ground next door. Hey mate, how are you?
Good mate, how are you?
Get some cricket in today or what?
Hope so.
This is the ground next door to Princes Park Carlton Cricket Club. Now, back in the 70s, 80s and even into the 90s, this was used for pre-season training for Carlton Football Club because Princes Park was shared by the Carlton Football Club and also the Carlton Cricket Club, so there'd be a turf wicket inside Princes Park during the summer months. So this ground here, which is absolutely magnificent. This was used for the majority of pre-season training for the footballers, but now it is solely the home of the Carlton Cricket Club. And here in Melbourne, over the last 2 or 3 weeks, most of the games have been washed out. Just had a lot of rain. Beautiful city skyline in the background. Now, since they've done a circumference of the ground, and they still haven't opened up the gates for this open training session, have a look at this line to get in. It'd have to be nearly 150 to 200 metres long. Pretty much heading all the way up to Royal Parade. That's all right. Better than nothing.
Alright, buggers, let's give our boys a big round of applause as they make their way out for our open training.
Let's go, boys!
There we go, there we go. Right here, welcome to the buggers and course. Their supporters, so make sure to throw lots of energy. Now they are coming behind us, how good is it to be back?
It's 9:31, and what they usually do in these open training sessions is they have the name of the drill up on the scoreboard. Players are just doing their warm-up at the moment. Looks like most of the players are out on the track. I'll try and do a head count shortly. I'm trying to pick up this dude here. He's got the number 25 on his pins. Anyway, they're just running through their warm-up now. There's Ollie Hollins, who's certainly put on some weight. By all reports, this is going to be a taxing session. Okay, they finished their stride throughs now. Just continuing on with the warm-up, just having a bit of a kick. I noticed the Hollins brothers have switched jumpers. Ollie's wearing number 20.
Perfect. What do you think? Are you on board?
Elijah is wearing number 4.
Amazing. Now, I hear that you've got a little shift on the barbecue.
President Luke Sayers is actually speaking at the moment to the fans.
Yeah, so step on over
Up there on the balcony.
I'm manning the barbecue. I'll try not to burn them too much, but it's great to be out here.
Okay, the players are all huddled over just in front of the gardener stand looking at some big whiteboards, obviously getting some instructions on the first official drill, which is called FUOL. Fair bit of cheering and carry on by the players at the moment, just before they're about to get started. The only bloke that hasn't joined him yet is, it looks like Jack Martin, just making his way over to the group now. So we'll see what this first drill's all about. Alright, here's the first glimpse of a couple of players who are not joining in the main session to start with. Looks like David Cunningham potentially. Yep. And Adam Sard. So we'll watch their progress throughout. Maybe they're just doing a bit longer warm-up before they join in. Okay, so we're just about to see this first drill. So half of the group have got into the orange kit, so they're pairing off. Another player just running away from the rest of the group by himself. It's like pit net by the gate. Let's have a look. There's no strapping on that knee. Looks to be in reasonable nick. Big mark pit net. Let's see if he gets a round of applause from the crowd as he runs past. Let's have a look at this drill. FUOL. Blake Acres, Boyd, Walsh, Cripps, goal. Orazio Fantasia, Newman. There's Motlop there in the orange. Pretty basic stuff at the moment. Just get the balls whizzing around, finish off with a goal. So kick out for full back, sprint to half forward, run off in the back pocket, kick down the line, centre half forward. So like Hewitt's got a bandage on that left arm, a wrist injury. Fogarty, Walsh finish off with the goal, and it just mirrored on the other side of the ground. FUOL. I'm quite sure the guys in orange mean much at the moment. That's Jack Carroll and Hudson O'Keefe just running away from the main group. There goes Charlie. Not quite sure who that guy is there. He's the first mystery man. Jack Silvani. Every player looks to be out there, can't see anyone who's not accounted for in this last training session of 2023. Big Alex Murkoff, who had heart surgery a couple of months back, seems to be looking pretty good at the moment. Cowan, wearing the number 2. Brodie Kemp. There goes Ollie Hollins wearing his brother Elijah's number 20 jumper. Real funny stuff. There's mystery man number 2. He's coming out now. The stumpy guy. Obviously a train-on player. In fact, that may be a mystery man number 3, number 32. Or is that the new guy, Matt Carroll? I'm not quite sure. It could be the new guy, Matt Carroll. He is a left footer, kid from Sandringham Dragons. Zachy Williams coming back from an ACL reconstruction, looks to be pretty fit. Here goes mystery man number 2. Obviously part of the Carlton VFL program. Maybe you're going to play a scratch match, hopefully. There's another one, standing against the Cripper. Not quite sure who that is either. Just leading up to the ball now. Doc, Lemmy, to Young, shocking ample. There's a snap on the left. He looks to be moving pretty well, Gov, but he is training away from the rest of the group. I think he's got the runners on as well. Just running, doing some strides in front of the Gardner stand, which would be Gavin. Which is no surprise, given his history with injury, that he's doing a separate program. Okay, they're just about to start the second drill. It's called BHC. We've got Michael Voss here with the pill. Looks like they're going man on man, blue v orange. Jack and Connie just pushing each other. Okay, ball's kicked to the back line. Let's have a look what they do here. Newman's got the ball here. Boyd. Looks like it's pretty much taking pressure at the moment. Cottrell. Just working the ball out of the back half. Being patient for the build-up. Hollins. Alright, we're going to get a bit of a snapshot of the kicking ability of Ollie Hollins' older brother Elijah. He'd be about 45 metres out from goal. Let's have a look at this kicking action. I think he put it through. Certainly did. Alright, so let's have a look at it. Again, what they do here. So Voss has got the ball here. There's a chance for Lemmy. Okay, it's kicked a long goal. out some space out the back. Brody Kemp. He's fudged the numbers in his exercise. There's about 3 or 4 guys in the VFL just sort of running around in this drill. A lot of blokes doing their own little program there on the far side. So hopefully we might see a bit more of those guys doing the running. There's some drills further on. Here we go. There's Elijah again. I think I might leave it there for his BHC drill. Let's try and work out who we got on that far side doing the running away from them. So we've got Fantasia, which I don't like to see. Akers, Adam Sarg, McGovern, Williams, Hewitt, Corey Durden, and young Carroll, wearing the number 32. Cowan is over there as well. Jack Martin, Caleb Marchbank. So there's a lot of players not actually participating in this full ground BHC drill, which they've been doing now for around about 8 or 9 minutes. There's a big Slemmy. It's a VFL train-on player. What I can also tell you, there are 2 draftees, Ashton Moyer and Billy Wilson. They're right over the other side of the ground with Adam Sard. There goes the siren to finish the BHC drill, just doing some work away from the main group. So hopefully we get to see them at some stage with the ball in their hand. It's not uncommon to see the new draftees doing something a little bit different. We're going to parade them around in front of the crowd. Maybe not. There we go. I reckon Luke Sayers has actually got the flyer, because they've been on the other side of the ground for quite a while. So you get these fucking boys over to this side of the ground so the fans can see the 2 new draftees. Finally they make their first appearance in front of Faith. Really bandy legs, Billy Wilson. Really bandy. Andrew Russell. Okay, this is the second session of the BHC drill, so maybe going to do 4. There's a stumpy little train-on player. He's cleaned both Motlop and Harry up. Cottrell on the left. So Jack Martin is out there training, which is good. Doherty Charlie's given Young and Q the run around. Great smother though. Very good smother by the youngsters. Okay, so what started off as a bit of hit and giggle has now turned into some pretty serious match play between Orange and Blue. It's young Bins. Oh, dangerous ball. Great tackle. Oh, and that O is. Now Orange are leading 3-1-19 to 2 straight 12. Elijah Owens, I think, has kicked 3 goals for Orange. Playing across half forward. Let's have a look at his ball use now. He's on fire at the moment, Charlie. Looks to be ripping neck. He's had a Q on him at one stage. Now he's got Lewis Young. So it's a pretty decent forward line for Blue. They've got Harry and Charlie. And Lemmy is the key forward for Orange. He's put a bit of size on. I actually thought he was a left footer, this kid. That's how much I know, but he's actually been kicking with his right. It's actually pretty good. There's a mobile key forward.
Players have come down and a training one, another club. And see that one go to take the corner?
Jesus, good kick.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look at the ball use of Blue. Tell us he's one of the best kicks in the club. That's one of the penetrating ball to Charlie.
Yeah, move through. Oh.
Someone's gone down here. Laid a really good tackle. He actually laid a tackle on one of the train-on players. So I'm trying to pick up who this is. I will say that this little scratch match called BHC is actually being officiated by proper AFL umpires anyway. He's got to his feet, it's actually Brody Kemp. Hopefully nothing too serious, let's have a look. He's fine. By the looks of that, the way he was hunched over, and the fact that he tackled, I get a feeling he might have been hit in the cock. Gee, that's risque. Jesus, I know this is pretty much token match simulation, but Elijah Holland is very, very classy. Very classy. Let's get some congratulatory appreciation from his brother Ollie after that beautiful kick. Matt Owies, he then finds Cottrell. Orange team lead by 3 points. He's kicked it. I think it was Jack Farrell.
Oh, they go to the back.
Okay, there's the second quarter, I suppose, of this little sort of practice matches done and dusted now, and Orange are leading by 16 points, 34 to 18. Elijah Hollins has been outstanding for the Orange too. It's ball use on both sides of the body, and for the blue team, Charlie looks in tip-top condition for this time of year. Running on top of the ground and fantastic spring. Ball use pretty good. Real focus on taking on that, I suppose, that dangerous kick through the middle of the ground and opening up the game with that 45 kick. That's been the focus in this drill. Okay, so the match sim is done and dusted. They've now sort of split up into, looks like forwards and defenders and doing some craft work. It's called PS, is the name of the drill. We've got Murkoff and TDK doing a little bit of ruck work in the middle. I assume that's Matthew Cruiser in the middle with them. It is. So we'll just have a look at an umpire bouncing the ball, practicing his bouncing. Murkoff. Yeah. We've got Cripps. Billy Wilson's joined in. Looks like the train-on player and Ollie Holland's doing a bit of ground ball work here. So they're just off in their little groups doing some craft work at the moment. Take a look at these forwards and defenders. Marchbank's joined in. FD Charlie. There was an interview recently with Brody Kent talking about the role he'll potentially play in 2024 as that hybrid defender who can play from a more mobile forward rather than a big gorilla, which he had to do at times this season, and it's an area of his game really wants to work on. There's Jacob Weeder in here, hasn't really done a lot. He's with Sam Durden, there's Oranjo Fantasia doing some laps. Looks like Harry going to go up and do some ruck work here. Interesting. Kemp v Silvani, let's have a look at this. This is more sort of Brody Kemp's size that he'd be playing on, I'd say.
These are grapes.
So let's take a look at Fantasia. Putting in the hard yards now for about 10 minutes with Andrew Russell. Okay, new drill. Orange v blue again, it's called HS. Now, a couple of end zones here. The end zone up here with the handballs to the neck. The player's got to get the ball into, so let's have a look what they do here. Full hands. There's Ashton Moyer. He's joined in this drill, so let's try and keep the camera on Ashton Moyer. Oh. That was for around about 3 minutes, and that was just full on, up and back, up and back, up and back.
Then you're the other one and dates that.
Billy Wilson in there. We'll track Billy Wilson. Let's just track him. Let's have a look at his work, right? Sam Walsh at the moment. There he goes, got a needle. Then there'll be some rotations. These dudes will come on. Some will have a rest. Some will come on. HS, this is called. It's been up and back, up and back. Right hand, close. Two from the Bombers. Getting a round of applause from the faithful here at Princes Park this morning. Adam Sard and Razia Fantasia. In fact, a pair of them have played at 3 AFL clubs. Just doing their rehab together. There's a chance to track Ashton Moyer. He's wearing the 48. Far side there. See if he can get his hands on the pill. Wilson and Moya got involved there. Elijah Hollins, Jake Martin, Charlie. Got to admit, this is the best I've seen hit their move ever. He's not joined in one piece of ball work, but he's been running pretty much non-stop for about an hour and a half. I mean, when I say running non-stop, he's been doing some interval work, but no knee strapping. Obviously had some really bad knee injuries over the last few years, but he looks to be in terrific physical condition and moving really well. Another emerging ruckman at the football club. This is Hudson O'Keefe. He's put on a fair bit of size, particularly in the shoulders and arms. Like Pete Neddy's been pretty much the whole session just running. It's a sort of key position type physique. So it'd be really interesting to see how he develops this year. Still on the rookie list, so he'll need to save some growth over the next 12 months to remain on the list. Billy Wilson flicks it off to Charlie. Charlie loves this shit. Loves these little games. You can just tell he loves competitive games. Let's track Wilson. They've been doing this HS handball drill now for a good 20 minutes. So just to give you an indication of who's involved in this sort of main part. So we've got Bins with the ball. There's Lewis Young. Silvani at Motlop, we've got Ollie Hollins, Sam Walsh, Silvani, there's Fogarty, good to see him involved, there's a train-on player. So Callum Marchbank has joined in, we've got Control, Cripps is there, Boyd's there, Ashton Moyes doing this drill, Charlie Curnow, Harry, Q, Nick Newman, Brody Kemp's out there. Jim Cotter. So they go for about 3 minutes, pretty much full on. Then they blow the siren and they rotate the players. So we've got Lemmy and TDK, looks like they're going to go up and have a bit of a ruck battle here. Which will be interesting to see. Hopefully, they didn't throw it up. Oh, here's Wilson, look at it. Can he pick the ball up? Well done, young fella. That looked impressive. Hopefully that came up on the footage. I know I'm a fair way away from the action here, but that was. He showed some composure there and a bit of speed. A bit of a racehorse, this Ollie Hollins, isn't he? He's just like a machine. There's his brother. He's participated in most of these drills, which is good. Pick that again. Train on play at number 11. So what they do is they get to one end and then boss blows a whistle and then they bring the ball in for the other end. So they've all got to rush down to this side. And off they go again. Jack Martin. Cotto, Acue, Walsh, Moya, Hollins. That's Elijah. The Elijah variety. Flick over the top. Okay. Maybe that's the end of the handball game. Just when we thought they'd finish this drill, they're still going.
Problem is, there's no pad to move. How are we going to make Australia's got this too?
It's spewing because Moya did a couple of lovely things. It wasn't, it didn't have the camera going. There's Wilson. Always a good idea to feed the ball off to your captain. That has to be it now. Surely to go. If it is, Orange have won 30 to 24. Okay, there's a lot of these proceedings at the moment. The assistant coaches are just going through the makeup of the next drill. It's called DT. Let's have a look at Jordan Russell's just handballed the ball backwards. So let's have a look what they do here. So it's Aaron Hamill there in the orange vest. Ash Hanson's on the ball. Let's kick it back to Jordan Russell. So they've been purely coached, these boys, and going to work on something now. So it'll be interesting to see what they're going to work on. So the good thing is we're going to see part of it over here with Jordan Russell was setting up some cones and balls just over here before with the pink bibs. Matthew Cruiser, former teammates, definitely former teammates. Cruiser and Jordan Russell. Jordan Russell obviously new to the club this year as an assistant. So we've got Zach Williams, Jordan Boyd, Alex Chincotta, Matthew Owes, Hewitt with the arm guard on, Matthew Kennedy, and one of the train-on players. So let's have a look what they do here. It's Matthew Carroll. This is DT. So it's defensive something. I think we're seeing enough of that. Riveting. They're actually doing it here. Over there. In front of the change rooms over there. Over here as well, so there's 4 rooms. Actually, I made a bit of a blue. That's actually Monaghan, number 34. That's the Irishman. He's a powerful looking unit. I've been watching him fairly closely. I actually thought it was a train-on player, but I've just been watching him. Yeah, that's the young lad from Ireland, and we know the other guy actually did his ACL. It didn't come across. I think he may have done his ACL playing Gaelic football in the off season, so we might just leave it running on Monaghan for a bit. He's a good size, a very good size, strong looking dude with a lot of power and a lot of speed. The problem is that a lot of these players are wearing different numbers, and he's definitely taken over from Sam Phillips, number 34. Well, I think he has. He's about 19, 20 years of age. I wonder what sort of plans they've got for him in the VFL this year, what position he plays or where they'll play him. Akers is wearing Charlie's number and Charlie's wearing Akers' number. Doherty Hewitt, he's got a wrist, looks like a wrist or a forearm injury. Is that something he's done at training? Is that something he's had it operated on? Oh, let's have a look at Beast Monaghan. Jesus Christ. That's fast. That's powerful. That's a powerful unit. Yeah, always like that. Sadie Kennedy. I like to see that bit of encouragement. Zach Williams hasn't been involved in everything, but he has come across to this. Got a little bit of taping on his right, a little bit higher than the calf. That part of the taping for his knee, I'm not quite sure, but he looks to be in okay condition. Is he back in full training? I'll have one more look at Monaghan. and Chicotta. I don't know if there's a spot for both of them. So we've got Williams, Akers and Hewitt just doing a bit of kicking together. As all the boys are on the far side of the ground, looks like they're going to go into a drill now called SMP. Right over in the pocket there. About 6 players, Sard, Hudson, Cowan, Pitnett, Fantasia, doing some boxing. There we go, we've got Williams, Akers. Domsey Lonergan. Do you have this shoulder operated on? Mate security just taking his job a little bit too seriously. Okay, so we're going into SMP. Alright, so we've got some forwards here. We've got Lenny Motlop, who's taking the cap off. Moya, Monahan, Silvani up against the Q, Chicotta, Kemp. Not sure who number 11 is anyway. Let's have a look. This looks like similar to what they were doing before. BHC. Wilson up against the Q, Cripps. I know 36s. Wood again. Silvani. Newman. Young. Marchbank. Goes Londa Silvani. He's just gotten away from Kemp. Murkoff, inboard. Oh, you got to take those, son. TDK, Cripps, Fendoff. Good tackle by Walsh. He'll have a shot. Throws the ball to Cottrell. Tito Coe. Jeez, that's a high fly to that. Charlie. Lemmy. Moya. There we go. Who is number 11? He's definitely a train-on player. Who is he? Hello. Hello. Some guys are really burning up the track at the moment. Jack Silvani's one of them. Obviously Charlie. Cotter looks good. Billy Wilson showing a couple of nice things in this little bit of match sim they're doing at the moment. Set by Ollie. There goes Charlie in front of Billy Wilson. The youngster got caught out on the bigger opponent then. Turnover. I think it was from Lewis Young, marked by Ollie Hollins, and this drill is focusing on that forward half turnovers, and the blue team have been doing it really well in this particular drill. And when you got blokes like Kerno who can get out the back. There goes Billy Wilson. Oh, he's a nice kid. Yeah, that was well done there by Kemp. I reckon Kemp's been a bit sloppy today, but that was good. Fucking swivel ahead of kid. Go. He's got a long way to go, that kid. He's a mile off it. See, that's great by Welsh. Poor by Chincotta. I think he's hurt himself there. Let's take a look at it. He's hurt himself. Got caught fucking around and going on the left foot, and he got crunched by Sam Walsh. And Bings is going to come over and go, fucking well done. Good stuff. Oh, they're going again for the second period of this SMP. Good. Lemmy. This is going to be a pretty long upload, guys, but it's one of those ones where you can just maybe pop it on the TV and fucking lie on the couch and just have it running. Just Monahan to bets Bins. Goes long. Bit of slapping action there. Bit of slapping action by TDK on those hands. Make those a little bit softer. Kemp goes inboard, she caught it. Out the back, Cottrell. Now Binns has got to chase him here. You gotta go, son. Boy, you're in trouble. Yeah, that's good by Harry. That's a fucking ball pass by Cottrell. Geez, those wings are going to be interesting, aren't they? Come round one. But then again, Cottrell can play a number of different roles. But, you know, you look at Akers and Collins, and potentially Binns and Cottrell. A lot of spots opening up there, and a lot of competition for spots across that centre line. There goes Wilson. Stretch. Kemp. Clemmy. He shows a little bit. It's going to be a really interesting watch this year to see how he develops. Has he got the mobility is my question mark. He's the fraction lumbering. I know he's a big boy, but does he have the mobility and that? Not quite sure. But he's shown a little bit here this morning. That was Monahan. That was a fraction awkward in the kicking styles. The Irishman. Kemp going up the middle. That was Binns to Walsh. That's a fine snap. He's been everywhere, but you expect that from Sam Walsh. Didn't get a pre-season last year, and look out, really look out if he can stay fit. I think for mine, Ollie Hollands, the way he's going, keep his form will be play every game this year on that wing. That's my prediction. So maybe Akers one wing and Hollands the other. What's Harry going to do? He's going to have a snap around the body. Yep. So there's that building in the background, guys. Remember that building I showed you right at the start of the video? The one that was getting built in the 70s when I first started to come to football. You used to be able to see it in the background. There it is right there. Boy. Goodness. They've clashed heads there. That is Walsh and... Is it Matthew Cottrell? It is. Lucky to find some space. Hollands, doesn't he, on that wing? That was a heavy hit. turnover. Billy Boy. He looks impressive. He looks impressive. And there's a lead up sort of forward, a classical lead up sort of centre forward. He's come on in leaps and bounds, this Lemmy, although he is playing on a, I don't want to be too disrespectful, he is playing a bit of a potato with a cue. Kicking's, let's have a look. He's fucking 9-eyed. No idea who this number 11 is. It's sort of getting pretty late in the session now, guys, and this is probably the only drill that's going on. There'd be maybe 30 odd players participating in this, maybe 32. Elijah Hollins. Is that a good session? Oh, Harry. I think the pleasing thing is the fitness of Harry and Charlie and Jack. You know, the three of them looking really good, in really good condition at the moment. There's young Moya, Bins, Walsh. And there's young Lemmy just leading up at the ball again. There's Moy, he's a nice sidestep. And it goes inboard to Newman. Just going back to Lemmy, I just don't know whether it's, I don't know whether it's going to cut it. But the growth over the last 12 months, this time last year, is a beanpole, and there's been something about the way he's moved in this session. Is that hit up centre forward's been really impressive. Have another little rest. Let's see if they keep going. Lads are finishing off with some running. 2 recruits out the front, 2 draftees. Inns and Cottrell leading the pack. So there's 3 wingers there plus Hollins. Elijah, Monahan. Activity for the year. Let's see who can take this one out. We've got all the fucking sheepdogs. I say that with all due respect as they can run. We've got Cottrell, Bins and Hollins. Both varieties, Ollie and Elijah. And there goes Moya and Billy Wilson. There goes Cottrell and Bins, Hollins, and Monahan looks like he can go as well, which is good. So he's not only quick, but he's got a decent engine on him. Was that Bins was leading all the running, which is usually controlled by Paddy Cottrell. this. Elijah looks like a pretty decent runner as well. Here comes Ollie. Fuck, these boys can go. Jesus Christ. And there's a couple of training lads at the back. Little fucking jelly legs. Cotter must have gone to have a shit or something because he's doing this by himself now. Goodbye Princess Park for 2023. That's a wrap, done and dusted. Last training session finished for the year. It was mentioned there at the end that there'll be another open training session on Friday the 19th of January, which I'll be at. I hope you enjoy this upload. I know it's going to be very, very long. Well, it was very long and very extensive, but yeah, I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and I'll speak to you soon. Catch ya.